Ultra move 3. Yeah, I'd like that. We need to give somebody the ultra move thing, because ultra moves are very useful. Also, 2,000 money is very useful. Squawk. Squawk. Okay, apparently this is the useless spot. The heck? How's it going, Joe? I mean, I think every turn-based game can be its own thing. I don't think there's anything that is required. Some games can have parries, some games can have additions, some games can just be straight turn-based. They all work, depending on how they're made. Ooh. Reaction armlet. 30% chance to counter single target physical attacks with an attack. That could be good for multiple people, but give it to Sienna. Wow. He's got the same stuff. Thought that said ray gun fiber for a second. How the heck do I get... Oh, you know what? This might take me up there. That cute little hippo. further. There's got to be a class somewhere up here. Platform. Huff huff. Why? Oh, why did you send me here, Your Highness? Shambhala belongs to the church and flies over Volandis' territory. His Highness has his suspicions. I know why I am here. Ah! The general is in a bad mood because of his fear of heights. You better keep quiet. But isn't he a sky armor pilot? No talking. Let's keep moving. The faster we make our rounds here, the faster we'll be back in Tormund for a piece of juicy Herthian steak. Let's see what the church has to hide here. How's it going, noob? We're like 30 hours in-ish. Buried treasure right here. Can machine? The heck? Enemies can be canned at 50% max HP. Huh? Is there gonna be a Pokemon mechanic now? Dude, there's no way. There's actually no way there's going to be like another mechanic. Just can't. I just refuse to believe. Refuse to believe this game could have another mechanic. It's impossible. Can't exist. I think attention is actually working on them. Just one of them attacked them. I just don't know, like, if I just sit here and spam attention, will they eventually, like, only attack me, or... Oh my god, that damage. How does it work? I mean, you just got attacked 3 times in a row. Also, what is this damage they're doing? You know what? I'm just going to do this because I kind of need my overdrive bar down anyways. This could be going better. I'll admit it. I'll be the first to admit it. This could be going better. Oh man, even if she gets covered, she still counterattacks. That's really cool. That's a problem. Alright, that's a problem. Okay. That's a problem. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, we need defense. These guys hurt. What is that? What is that? How? What? What is that damage? The other turtle didn't do this much damage to me. That's gonna grow. Bro, it's crazy. And my tank is getting melted. And I can't kill these things fast either. Bro, just one-shot both my healers. And I had arms break on this guy. What is going on? I was about to say, like, am I supposed to be in my armor or something? But I don't think so. Alright, I don't think X/ is helping too much. Let's go arms break. Let's go Requiem. Let's go cover. Let's go heal on me. Oh, shoot. Wrong person. Arms break on the other one. Ronald. Shoot. Okay, let's see how that goes now. Maybe I'll do this. I still can barely survive. surviving, though. Starting to do a little bit of damage. No! Just kill one of the dang turtles. Ooh, I got the crit too. Small amount of cooking happening. I gotta survive this turn. I'd bring in Glenn, but he's hurt. We see. Oh, nice. We need to survive this turn. And I overheated, but that guy defended. Thank goodness. Ow. I did it. Man, that was rough. That was rough. It's probably pretty obvious at this point, but it is genuinely astounding how many different mechanics this game gives you, and yet it can still, like, really challenge you in unique ways. It's not just, here's 5 million mechanics, and then you find the way to break it, and then you cook the whole rest of the game and watch your numbers go crazy. Like, yeah, the best games make you feel OP and then kill you. And this game is so good at that. Like, it gives you so many tools, and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna be so strong. I gave Sienna crit damage on both her weapon and her armor, and Katana Master, and she's got a buff to give her more crit chance, and then her super gives her more crit chance, and she's just gonna be cooking everyone. And, like, I have Victor with a defense buff, an offense buff, TP regen, HP regen. Like, we have so many buffs, we're just going to be unstoppable. And, like, we are strong, and all the things do the things they're supposed to. But then, the enemies we're facing are also really strong. And so we're still challenged, even though we have all this cool stuff. And that is the way you want to make your game. You want the player to feel like they're OP without actually being OP. TP. Holy moly, that fight was nuts. Yeah, it can be hard to balance a turn-based RPG like that, which is why I think taking away normal leveling was probably the best decision they made in this game. If this game had normal leveling on top of all the other stuff it has, you'd just be too strong. Like, you'd either get wiped because you're not high enough level, or you'd wipe everything because you're too strong. I think by taking away the ability to level up, they could, like, very finely balance every fight. Okay, there's one. Where the other is. Probably I have to take that new platform now. Look, the new Sky Island is flying. Find a place where you can jump on it. Try using the map. I know where I can jump on it. I was trying to jump on it earlier. And I was looking like a doofus. I think the panoramic background like works so well in this area. It's cool seeing like the background move versus where you're moving. Wow. Disturb 60 birds. Fantastic trophy. Wood trophy again. Great attack name. Not wrong. I need to kill something, like, now. Everything's doing too much damage. Shield ally. Not the toucan ring. Okay. That's not good. for Restrain. If I can just get regen on without anyone dying, I'll be alright. And everyone's dying. You know what? Power armor salvo time. As much as I wanted to use her super, I think that one is going to help even more. Look how little damage they do now. Attention. Oh, this is rough. This is rough. Alright, get in here. Did your job. It's so cool how, like, I have my 4 characters that I want to use, but I really do have to utilize everyone just because if you don't, your overdrive bar is going to go crazy all the time. Big damage. Please crit. Just kill this thing. It's not looking good. Hit Victor. Hit. Who would have thought some birds and some monkeys would have ended our whole career? I gotta kill something fast. Maybe I go for the monkeys first. Also, I think one of the problems with that fight was the monkey lowered my magic or my mind or something on my healers. Yeah, they do like a mind debuff, I think. So then I couldn't heal as much. Also, I got cooked. Dang, big damage. Holy crap, shield ally coming in massive. Yeah, this guy's the GOAT. This guy's the GOAT. He saved me so many times already. Monkey down. I repeat, monkey is down. Did he just one-shot Amalia with that? Oh, my damage. Did you see that? Just survive. Survive. Sienna's going wild. Just survive. She's killing everything. Just stay alive. That's not staying alive. That's not staying alive. That's the opposite of staying alive. I can't believe I lost this fight. I left a peach cup in your fridge. Don't touch it. What is a peach cup? Like a cup of peaches? Okay, we got a problem. Amalia cannot stay alive. She is getting annihilated. No, not the attack break. Right before I get Petal Storm. How could you? Okay, I don't know how cover works, honestly, because I just did cover on Sienna and then he covered Amalia, so I don't know. Oh, maybe that was his passive, actually. Man, I kind of want to just kill this freaking bird. Or monkey. Just... Actually, you know what? Do this. It's time to bring in the big guns. Boom. So much damage. Holy. Yeah, this is the final boss. A monkey and some birds. Unironically, the super boss of the game. Toot Toucan Sam and friends. Check this out. Boom! And then I die. Deploy the countermeasure. Count Chocula. And Booberry. Don't forget Booberry. Booberry is my favorite. Aeon. Aha! You fell for my trap card. Nice. Well, that was a fight. Holy. Another island? No sign of General Godfrey and his men. What is King Frederick thinking? He may have banished us from Volandis, but he must know that this is our land. The General has no business here. Sir Raphael, we just checked the village of the Sova and... Catch your breath. The Sova, they're all... They're all what? They're all right? They better be all right. Oh, I see. Over there, another Sky Island appeared. Yeah. Just don't miss our bus. Was it this one? Yeah. Five monkeys. be an issue. I'll try to kill them all at once. It's probably a terrible idea. Probably an awful idea. It was a terrible idea. This was such a bad idea. What was I thinking? What if none of you attacked Amalia? That'd be pretty cool. No, okay. The last one attacked her. That's not fair. Alright, just kill me. I was gonna try to bring in Bethraz and just use his summon weapon, but like I can't survive without my tank. Squawk. I can't survive without my tank and both healers, like, constantly doing stuff. It's crazy. I don't know if I just need better armor, or, like, the game is just that tough, but, man. If I don't have... Okay, they just bullied Amalia, so she's dead now. That's cool. Like that. Very nice. Very excellent. How about this? Great Wall of China. Yeah, like, good luck keeping the overdrive meter where it needs to be when there's 5 enemies pummeling you. Like, forget it. Is this Ape Escape? Is this the new Ape Escape game? You know what's crazy? If I like put on ultra building stuff, I wonder if I could just get back to his ultra move before I started taking damage again. Maybe I could do like an infinite loop. Why must you always pick on someone? Like, why does he even have... He didn't attack. How does he have hate? Like, he shouldn't have any hate. So that had to have just been unlucky. Favorite character gameplay-wise or lore-wise? No Los Dos. Man, I don't know who I like the most lore-wise. I liked Sienna at the start, but now everyone's story has gotten so crazy that, like, it'd be hard to pick a favorite. I like the overheat. Oh wow, 1 health. The overheat bar is just a joke. How am I supposed to? How am I supposed to keep the overheat bar? In terms of combat, I don't know. They're all. I don't know. I can't really pick a favorite. I guess Sienna, like, I tend to build around Sienna because her crit build is fun, but I also cannot survive without Victor's buffs, and Amalia's heals are really cool, and this guy's mechanics are really cool because he has a lot of different things he can do. Die, monkey. All right. Give me the auto win. No, like I said, they're all amazing. Like, they all have great stories, and they all have like really cool moments, and it's hard to pick a favorite because they're all done so well. They all have secrets. They all have people, they all have like moments and interactions with characters that are like really memorable. But they all have like something they're hiding from the party that gets revealed at some point. There's always something going on with each character. They're not just there for the journey, which is a problem that I think many RPGs have, even the best RPGs. We were just talking about E33 and how some of the party members are just there by the end of it. Final Fantasy VII, that's something you could even say. I mean, I think that Final Fantasy VII does a pretty good job of involving everyone, but it's just kind of a natural issue with those games, is that everyone has their moment, and then they kind of have to take a backseat to the main character because they can't there's a limit to how much you can do, you know, especially back then. But like, I don't know, man. I think about Final Fantasy VII, right? And you have like every character has their moment, and then you know, Cid has the space scene, and Tifa, I guess you could say, like the moment with Cloud at the end, and Yuffie has Wutai, and Vincent has Lucretia's side quest, I guess, and Barrett basically has the entire beginning of the game, and Kate Sith has Temple. But then when it gets near the end of the game, like, they try to do their best to have like at least one moment. Like, for example, the moment in the High Wind where Cloud tells everyone to like find what you're fighting for, and then they all kind of have like a little speech. And there's also like a couple moments where each character kind of like gives a little tidbit. But for the most part, they're just there to save the world at some point. Like Barrett, his kind of whole thing was always to save the world, but mostly like defeat Shinra. And then once Shinra's beaten, he's like, all right, I'm just here to save the world. Yuffie is there for the pride of Wutai, and then once you go to Wutai and do all that, then it's just like, all right, she's kind of there just to save the world. And Sid, he goes to space, and then he's happy, and then he's just there to save the world, you know, like, and yes, they do have something they're fighting for, and that's why I love that scene in the Highwind, because it kind of reminds you, like, even though they're just kind of there, they do have something they're fighting for. But still, in general, like, why is Yuffie going down into the North Crater to fight Sephiroth? Like, it's just because she's part of the party, and she's like, well, if I didn't, then the world would explode, and Wutai is on the world, therefore I need to defeat Sephiroth. Like, that's kind of the way they all are. Like, Barrett doesn't innately care about Sephiroth, but the fact that Sephiroth is going to destroy the world and the fact that Marlene exists on the world means he has to defeat Sephiroth. He even, like, says that at one point. So, like, they're just kind of there to save the world at some point. But this game, what impresses me so much about this game is, like, we're 30 hours in, and we're kind of at the point where stuff's getting real with, like, we have to defeat Frederick, because if not, he's just going to be like this tyrant of the planet who can destroy half the planet whenever he wants to. So we kind of just, like, have to do that for the sake of the world. But every character has something. You know, Victor, there's still more to him we don't understand. There's been multiple times where he's like, I can't tell you everything yet. Glenn, of course, has, like, a bunch of stuff going on that we don't understand yet. Bathraz is from the church that we're going to now that is, like, has some ancient power and, like, knows more about Glenn than he knows about himself. Len is some robot from the future or something. We don't even know what's going on with her. Apparently, she's like the goddess who's destined to save the planet or something, but we don't really know yet. Sienna is probably the only one that's, like, just here, but it feels like there is something that's going to happen with her. Then there's, like, Kylian, who at one point was just like, oh, I'm here to just help you guys, and then he turns on the party, you know. Rob still has, like, his past with the king that hasn't, like, been resolved yet. And then you have, like, the other characters that aren't even in our party, like Gawain is, like, some god that we don't even know, and then all the chancellors for Frederick all have, like, god powers now. So there's, like, so much going on. It's not just a case of, like, okay, we got the party together and hey, we're strong enough to save the world, so we should probably do it. Which is a lot of what happens in a lot of Final Fantasies. And it doesn't necessarily make them bad, but it's just something I've kind of noticed that they fall back on. They have every character have their story, and then by the end, you just kind of get to this point where it's like, well, we've been on this long journey, and we're all really strong, and there's this thing that's going to destroy the world. We kind of need to stop it. And that's kind of like the thing they fall back on a lot of times. But this game has really showed me, like, you do not need that to fall back on if you have characters that are interesting and actually, like, their story plot is connected to the end game, you know? Like I said, we could have learned everything about Victor up to this point, and then he could just be here helping us. But they've held on to it till the end. They've held on to these secrets for as long as they possibly can so that we still are interested in each character. And I think that's something that Final Fantasy could really, like, improve on in a weird way. And again, I'm not saying, like, Final Fantasy bad, but, like, that's something I think genuinely Final Fantasy could improve on moving forward is holding on to a couple story tidbits till the very, very end and have them only be revealed at the end so that throughout the whole game, we're still wondering about a couple loose ends when it comes to our party. It's not all solved in, like, the third act, and then the fourth act is basically just go save the world. Because that tends to be what kind of happens in not just Final Fantasy, but a lot of different games. You know, like E33, no spoilers for E33 because a lot of people are still playing it, but you know, we were talking about how some of the characters kind of fall off at some point, but at least the story is always like there's always something about the story we don't understand. There's never a part in E33 where you're like, well, we now understand everything. Let's go beat Sephiroth. Like, you know, there's every single moment it's like, what's going to happen next? So they do that really well with the main story. Not so much with each character, but with the main story, they do a good job with that. Yeah, Sephiroth's in the game. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, that's what I love about Final Fantasy, but, you know, just as an example, like, and this is a bad example, but you'll understand my point. Let's say that, like, in Final Fantasy VII, all the characters have their stories, and then you kind of get to a point where it's like, all of the characters have to lose their sense of self in order for the greater good to defeat Sephiroth, right? And so they all go down to the North Crater to defeat Sephiroth, but then something is revealed about Tifa. She's been lying this whole time, and actually, she's in love with Sid. Like, I don't know, like, just something where it's like, whoa, you know, it's one final, like, and there's something that we're thinking about going into the North Crater. Like, it's not like a shock. It's more of like, the whole time we know Sid has been hiding something. Like, you know, but it's never been revealed to us until North Crater. You know what I mean? Because when you get to North Crater in Final Fantasy VII, there are no more questions. The only question is, will the world save humanity after we defeat Sephiroth? That's the only big question left. But, like, there's no character questions. We know everything there is to know about all of our characters, right? And again, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just, I'm really impressed with this game how there's never a point where we know everything about our characters. There's always some hidden question mark. There's always something that I'm like, well, what is Victor really about? Like, what is he, and why does Bethraz know more about Glenn? And what's going on with Len, and is she really like a goddess, or does she have the power of a god, or like, how did this happen? And what's with the creepy cult? And what's with Glenn in the door, and why can Gwen talk to him? And what's even happening? Is Gwen a good guy or a bad guy? Like, I have all these questions, and we're 30 hours in, you know, seemingly getting close-ish to the end. And I still have all these questions. So, it's just not, you know, I'm just really impressed. One thing that's really impressing me about this game is that I always have questions. And it's not just overarching story questions, but it's character questions. It's like, I don't even know. I still, at this point, don't know if Victor is a good guy. Like, seemingly he is, but we don't know for sure. He is still hiding stuff from us. Which is cool. It makes me want to keep playing it. It makes me interested in what's going to happen. Am I really gonna lose this? Because I can't, like... First of all, I can't get out of overheat. Oh my god, I'm so close to getting first aid, but I, like, can't get there. Kill him! Oh my god, please. An angel wing, but kind of have to. I probably could have just brought in Sienna, and she probably could have won it for us, but oh well. Oh well, we made it.